welcome. Welcome to my channel. Limitless being, we're here, you're limitless. Unless you think otherwise. Let's tap in. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope well. I'm good. Thank you. Hi. Let's get a message for the collective. Let's start with the collective read. I'll see if I have the energy to go on the Zodiac signs. Let's see. So we got a fox. Some type of shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. This came out last reading. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. You're protected, collective. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. I'm certain these cards came out before. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Endure, opportunities are waiting for you. Okay. Let's just start with these. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. With this fox energy, shrewdness, especially in business, resourceful. Let's see what that's about. Wow, thank you. Okay, so you're manifesting a new beginning and you're taking a leap of faith. All right, you're very resourceful. Could be a mutable sign. You don't have to be, or you're tapping into that energy. What else is coming out? And the wheel is turning in your favor. So it's abundant opportunities coming in, especially in business, Spirit is saying. Wow. Okay. Angel, spiritual guidance and protection from harm. Clear messages for the collective at this time. That's funny, Josh. You're protected from harm if you're feeling left out in the cold or you're dealing with something financially right now, okay? Tap into your spiritual guidance. 5 of Pentacles. What is this? If you're dealing with your health, okay, you're showing up. You could be a water sign. You don't have to be. King of Cups energy, but emotionally balanced. Very compassionate, wise, okay? Stable with your emotions. Can I get one more? With this protection from harm. Some type of breakthrough. A truth, a yes, clarity. What's this 5 of Pentacles for the collective energy? Something that is going to play out in your favor. Justice is here. So if you're dealing with health issues or you're dealing with financial issues, being shut out of something, opportunities. The Wheel is here, the Magician is here, and the Fool card. Clarity around the 5 of Pentacles for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. So you're investing in something. You may not see it paying off yet. You're protected. Your investments are protected. What you're working on, what you're waiting for. What else with this 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles? It definitely could be related to your finances, your stability. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, justice when it comes to work and or business. So be patient is what I'm hearing. Okay, we saw justice at the bottom of the deck earlier. It will pay off. So you could be going through a period right now where you're managing your finances carefully. You're waiting for something to come through, I'm hearing. Something related to work and or business. And look at that. It's coming. All right, collective. So keep your mindset positive. Clear your energy. Do your spiritual hygiene. Surround yourself with people that uplift you. block out the naysayers right now because it's here. It's coming. Justice is here. The Wheel of Fortune. You put the hard work in, and Spirit is saying that you have everything that you need. Okay? A lot of conflict. People competing with you. Energy is not wanting to see you in this stable environment, in this successful business, new opportunity, employment. Okay? Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Okay? Maybe in love or a contract. Some of you are seeking love, a commitment, a partnership, or a contract. Let's see what this is. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Lovers for the collective. This 5 of Wands came out. So you could be in a connection where there's a lot of competition, or you feel like you have to fight for this person's affection. People interfering in your connection. You could be dealing with, you could be dealing with someone who is non-committal. They're in and out. There's a lot of passion here. And you're staying grounded. You're taming your ego. It's like you haven't gone off on this person. As you wait for something to change, it says things will not always be this way as far as the Lovers. Let's see. Can I get more on the 5 of Wands energy? You could be dealing with a Leo, a Sag, Gemini. You could be these signs. This is what I see here so far. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Okay. On this 5 of Wands, a lot came out. Should I take all these? We have the Sun, the 8 of Wands. So it looks like there's happiness or a renewal coming in quickly to anyone maybe interfering in your connection, collective. You feel very burdened. That came out. You're releasing something as you process these emotions with the 5 of Cups. There could have been third party. He's looking at 3 cups here. Someone may want to offer an apology with the Page of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign younger than you. It doesn't have to be. Offer some type of commitment here. You're showing up very nurturing and loving, and you're maybe wanting to release. Working on this with this person, this partnership, this love connection. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. Okay, so there is an emotional renewal. Someone may feel bad. They may feel burdened and want to drop maybe outside influences or what this is coming up against your connection. They see you as happiness. Clarify the Page of Cups in the Hierophant for this Lover's card. And things will not always be this way. A change is coming as far as love. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Page of Cups in the Hierophant. Thank you. On the fence, we have the 9 of Pentacles. What's the 9 of Pentacles? For some of you, you could have felt as though you lost your independence in this connection. Oh yeah, you want to emotionally walk away. It could have burdened your forward movement. Some of you could have put more into this connection than in building yourself or it affected your finances in some way. Someone wants to come in and offer an apology. This energy that I'm picking up that's kind of in and out, very passionate, but they're not looking at the long term. You emotionally are disconnecting and walking away from this energy, collective. You're showing up Queen of Cups energy, water sign you could be, you don't have to be, but just very loving and nurturing. You could be a mother. I see 3 children in this card. You're wanting to release a contract as far as working with this person, not building with them. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify the Queen of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. What's this? Okay. This person, this connection definitely affected your finances. You could feel like you're not stable, and or they juggled you and you want to close out this cycle, collective, is the energy that I'm picking up. Something came to light and you're taking this action as far as someone wanting to work against you, defeating you, coming in between your connection. This taught you a lot of strength and endurance. And you want an emotional renewal. What did this person do? What's this 5 of Wands that's been illuminated? Thank you, Spirit. So intuitively, it could have been many cycles of possibly third-party interferences. You're guided by your intuition with the High Priestess showing up. You could have received some type of confirmation. This person cannot defend or justify, and you want to release. You can't go any further. Like you don't want another cycle. You want to close this cycle out. 9 of Wands and 7 of Wands in reverse. Leo and Sag energy. Heavy fire sign. You feel like you can't go on. This person has no defense as far as their behavior or their actions. And you're intuitively, you're not returning any messages. You're not taking any action towards this person you're connected to. You want balance. You're trying to transmute this energy out. Okay, now I'm stuck. What happened? What happened, collective? What did this person do? Clear messages for the collective. Why is the collective exhausted like this? In reverse, soulmate. You want to break the soul contract. The person procrastinated. You want to break out. You want freedom. Some of you could be wanting a divorce from this connection, this contract, this agreement, or this partnership. What did they do? They want to meet and talk with you. Excuse me, confirmation. They want to come in and offer some type of apology as far as this connection and moving forward. Why is the collective fed up like this? You feel as though this person's a narcissist. It's a one-sided relationship. They love bombed you. And it definitely affected your stability, your finances, or your forward movement. Okay, you're transcending these obstacles. Okay, you're learning from this. You're on to a new phase, and you're preparing for a union, a committed, equal give and take, reciprocal union. What is this, maybe I'm not asking the right question. Not enough. Okay, you're frustrated in a relationship. It affected your confidence. You felt as though this person sabotaged. They have ego issues and they're very jealous. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. You want your connection. I'm picking up the energy of a future connection or whatever connections you get into after this to evolve to a new phase. You want to heal your inner child and grow. We have transformation, the butterfly energy. Let me get one or two more before I go back into the tarot. Thank you, Spirit. We got gaslighting out here again. So this is like a narcissistic energy. They may have pretended to be committed. I'm hearing down with you. Forward movement. Building something. They wore a mask. With the mask energy. What is Nine of Wands in reverse? A King of Pentacles. It could be a Taurus or Earth sign, or just someone that is in a very financially stable, abundant position. You don't have good memories. Okay, Six of Cups coming out on the fence. What's the Six of Wands? This person wants to win your affection. They don't want you to go, okay? You want to move on to calmer waters. Mentally, this is affecting you mentally and emotionally, which is affecting your stability and your forward movement, the things you're investing in. They want to come in and offer an apology. Bring flowers, that type of thing. They could have already done this. Or they're planning to do it. Clarify the Five of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Some secrets came out. Something you were fearful of, like with the High Priestess being out here, you kind of knew it and it came out. Some illusion. It's like your greatest fears came to light with dealing with this person, and you you stepped into this cold energy with this person you have this love connection with. Queen of Swords, you want the truth? Nothing but the truth. Okay. And what is this person's what are their intentions? Thank you. Ooh, to keep you bound, to not let you go, to continue the toxic behavior. Could be a Capricorn, it doesn't have to be, but somebody operating out of their lower nature with the Devil card here. What's the action? What actions are they going to take? Thank you, Spirit. They got to take accountability. They're going to take accountability. They're under judgment. Can I get one more for the Judgment card? Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Thank you. Serendipity. They're making a choice as far as the actions. To move on if they can't have the connection the way that they want it with you. I don't feel as though this person's going to take the accountability that you're looking for. Yeah, you're moving on successfully. Empress energy. You had enough. Okay. Toxic, low vibrational. They could be very obsessive. Can we get energies around this? What's the current energy surrounding this person the collective is in this connection with? you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. This person's energy, current energy, something legally playing out. Some type of paperwork, something they're hiding. This could have cost you this connection. Something happened. You feel over your head, overextended, like at your lowest point dealing with this person. They could have really affected your pockets. Something that they hid, something that they're dealing with. It's like dragging you into it. Can I get any more around the current energy? This was a soulmate. Someone a romantic partner. Twin flame for some of you. A masculine energy. You're very guarded. Okay. What did this person do? And messed up the church's money. Like, you looking through the blinds on this person, like, get off the porch, stop coming here. They're trying to explain and give you their devotion, and you don't want any parts. In reverse, following your dreams, believing in yourself. This person wants you codependent. You don't trust them. They burned some type of bridge. They were disloyal. Wow. They procrastinated. We got that already. Too busy. They caused a lot of delays in your life. So they just could have been codependent as far as their finances and causing conflict. They're unable to heal. They may have gotten in the way of your self-care, your meditation, your Zen space. They don't want to do introspection, and you've blocked this person. Okay. Okay, here come the tea. They into nightlife, gambling. It could have been gambling. They could have really messed up your finances, dragged you into something. They want a second chance, and they're very worried and fearful you're not going to give that to them. They feel rejected, isolated at this time. Okay. So this person likes to party, gamble. They could have dragged you into something legal. Let's see what this legal is. I still got two more cards to clarify. We got door opportunities are waiting and beware of self-delusion. Okay. Keep that out here. Spirit. Let's move on to clarifying this legal issue that the collective may be dealing with or caught up in some type of contract or paperwork. Lawyers. What is this? Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. What's this legal issue? Or this person has legal issues, I'm hearing. Oh yeah, they're going through a tower. They may need your help. They may need your testimony, a statement. They done did something, collective. Clarify the tower. Queen of Wands is coming out. What's the Queen of Wands with the tower involving something legal? We have the Five of Cups, the Star, and the King of Swords. Could be an air sign as well. We have Aquarius here. We have Leo back out here. We have Scorpio, double Scorpio. What's the Five of Cups? Thank you, Spirit. The Star and the King of Swords. Okay. Whatever illegal is happening, it doesn't look like it's going in this person's favor. They could be waiting on a response, a statement from you. They could be worried about what you're going to say if there's a testimony. The cycle is closing out and these secrets will be illuminated. Balance is here as part of the final outcome. You're very defensive with the Seven of Wands, and something could be playing out publicly, online, or you're just healing from this with the Star. Clarify the Star. They're very burdened. Whatever they did, they may have not admitted it or wanted to admit it to you, but it has to come out. We have an attorney here with this King of Swords energy I'm picking up, and they're very burdened by this. It could be something that involves a younger water sign, or they want to offer an apology to heal something. It could involve children. Either way, you're moving on. You're guided to move on. Thank you, Spirit. What is this stalemate in Ten of Swords? Ten of Wands, or Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, under this attorney, judge, lawyer energy. Three of Pentacles. The Sun and Three of Cups. They don't want to look at something that they invested in, they collaborated. It could have been a group of people involved in this. It's being illuminated. I'm not sure exactly what happened, collective. Six of Cups, Page of Wands. What I am getting is that this person is heavily wanting you to respond, to hold on, to return, to work with them. They did something involving a group effort that's being illuminated, and they're very burdened by this. Or a third party interfering in your connection. You're showing up Nine of Pentacles in the upright this time. After this cycle closes, like it's not going to affect your finances if you move forward. This is what Spirit is advising. Don't return and try and help this person in whatever it is they have going on legally. I see a fire sign child here as well. Could be two children. They took some type of action to like destroy, self-sabotage, or sabotage you, or what they did, whatever the action was. They wanted to win at all costs. If it wasn't directly, it was a secret. If it wasn't directly aimed at you, it did affect you. It affected your finances, your stability, possibly your job, your career, with this Nine of Pentacles. Can I get a couple more for the Five of Swords, and I'm going to move on? Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the Five of Swords. Yeah. This person's being looked into, okay? What they did, the action that they took. I don't want to go there. Clarify the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. They have to surrender. Whatever narrative they're trying to push is not working. I'm trying to clarify these two pages. I seen the third page. They could have juggled you with someone younger than you, collective. Or they could be dealing with child support. You're focused on your emotional fulfillment and moving on. You could be moving, traveling, wanting to get away from this energy that's permeating the reading. You want to get away. And overall advice from Spirit on this. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Get out of this mental imprisonment. So if you're thinking about it, you feel stuck, you're not. Spirit is saying take the action that you need to take and move forward. You could be replaying events over and over of what happened in your situation. I see children. I see financial, you being affected financially and or your career-wise. I see this person in court, not wanting something to come out, needing a statement or some type of testimony from you. And I see you blocking this energy out. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let's move on to the door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Thank you. Please clarify for the collective energy. So there's a new door that you're stepping through. And also, Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to switch decks. Clarify. Okay. You could be afraid, worried, thinking that these opportunities aren't here, or you don't have an opportunity with the moon coming out before I can even cut. Some type of fear, shadow, energy that is an illusion. Spirit is saying there are opportunities waiting for you. And at the beginning of the reading, we have spiritual guidance, protected from harm. Something playing out, you taking this leap of faith, you manifested this, the world will is in your favor, and there's an abundant opportunity coming towards you. Clarify the moon with opportunities are waiting for you. Okay, so you got to be strategic and fearless and move forward. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else? Queen of Cups, the World, and Six of Pentacles. So as you move forward, and you, I don't know what the situation is exactly, but in this deck, the Queen of Cups has her cup open. So this will be opening your heart back up, releasing whatever you went through in this connection with this person. Okay. And opening your cup so that this energy can flow. That brings an equal give and take and a new cycle. We saw that in the last little reading we did with the World card coming out. Anything else on these opportunities? Some type of financial opportunity? A breakthrough? Three of Cups on the fence though. So this is a confirmation, yes. But why is the Three of Cups on the fence? Is it celebratory energy? King of Wands. This would be a natural born leader, Leo energy, or any fire sign. You may not want to, you could be leaving or guided to leave certain friend groups or whoever you were partnering with, working with, or keeping too close to your business. You may want to leave that behind. King of Wands is very protective as well as courageous and fearless as they move forward. Nine of Wands, you've been waiting for this opportunity. You're like exhausted. Why are there two masculine energies out here? We got the King of Cups as well. These three cards came out in this order in the previous reading with a different deck. If this is this person that we just read on with this Lovers connection, you're showing up unavailable emotionally. You're opening your cup up for new opportunities in love, in business, in work. You're emotionally unavailable because this person is showing up Knight of Wands again. This could be this King of Wands energy. Very fearless. They go after what it is that they want and they usually obtain it, okay? Sometimes by any means necessary, but they're non-committal here. This person should offer you protection. That's a natural energy around a King of Wands, but yet you feel as though you've been going through trials by yourself, leaving you feeling out in the cold or financially affected. Your intuition is strong, okay? With the High Priestess coming back out here. We have an Emperor energy. What's the Emperor? You could have if this is a job opportunity or a business venture, you could have someone in a leadership position reaching out to you, or this is another masculine energy, or feminine. Flip the roles, because we have a Queen of Wands and a Emperor here. You could have, the energy I'm picking up is you have someone who is more mature and stable coming in to offer you some type of new opportunity that's waiting for you. You're fearful about this. Spirit is saying to open your heart, okay? With this cup being open in this deck. This will be reciprocated. That same effort and energy that you put out, you'll be compensated fairly for it. It could have been too many hands in the pot if you were dealing with someone in this King of Wands energy, Knight of Wands. Yeah, you just need to make that decision to move forward, collective. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. And the last card we have out is Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. Oops. Clear messages for the collective. What's the beware of self-delusion energy? Feeling as though you have to be on the defense, or someone trying to delude you that you don't need to stand your ground. They may want you to drop your defenses. But you're very protective of yourself, what it is you're working on, what you're building, and you have protection from harm and deep spiritual guidance. High Priestess keeps coming out. Thank you, Spirit. So you intuitively know. 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Aries energy. Leo energy. A lot of fire in this reading. So don't delude yourself that this person I'm picking up is this past energy, that there'll be a stable reuniting, that this person will be sincere. You could be waiting to hear something. What's this on the fence? Two of Wands, more Aries energy. Deluding yourself could cost you this opportunity. With this Two of Wands on the fence, you got to make a decision, collective, and move forward. It's going to leave you very stable and abundant. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. And happy. A reset. A brand new, fresh start here. So, don't delude yourself in thinking that maybe it can work out where you were or who you were with. It will, deluding yourself and choosing something where the wheel has already turned. It came out twice. The Tower was there. It's back out here. It'll be a long, enduring process of conflict and instability. Okay. You're showing up as an Empress. I'm hearing you're an Empress energy, so act like it. Don't let anyone breadcrumb you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know. I hope it was clear. It brought some type of clarity. I'm still a little confused. Trying to get into the tea on what this person did. All right. Let me see. I'll get a closing message. I might come back a little later. I'm not sure. Met him in person. I want to move forward. Just reading some of the comments. Yes. I appreciate all the likes and the gifts, the support. Thank you. Let's see. Where should we go for a closing message for the collective? I'll get a chakra oracle. I saw that heart chakra was it's imperative to forgive yourself, and then it's easier to forgive others so that your abundance can flow to you, collective. There are big opportunities coming in. It came out early in the reading, and then all the bullshit came out later. So it's important. You're welcome, Miss Blacklisted. I appreciate it. Did he share? Thank you, Serendipity. Clear messages for the collective as far as the energy centers within. Look at that heart chakra. Show compassion to yourself, to the situation. You're very empathetic and caring, okay? Finding acceptance and closure, being gentle with yourself through this. Remember, it's happening for us, not to us. Okay? So this heart chakra energy I was picking up, it says, release, accept, gently rise above. Your truest path forward is a path of compassion. All right? The Latin word for compassion literally means co-suffering. This card is not an invitation to suffer, but rather allowing yourself and others to rise up beyond suffering through the light of genuine empathy and understanding. The call to compassion is a call to accept people and situations for who they are and where they are, where they're at. As we let go of judgment and the need to fix a situation or label things good or bad, we begin to release that every situation carries with it a gift and that we each have unique lessons to learn. By judging or focusing on each other's faults, we contribute to keeping each other stuck in those places. Often our lack of acceptance of other people stems from a deeper judgment of ourselves. As we learn to see and treat each other in our highest light, we help open the passage for each to find his or her way up into the sun, okay? So before you judge someone for their shortcomings or their mistakes, take a moment to genuinely feel what it's like to stand in their shoes. Experience the world as they might and allow yourself to drop into a space of compassion. See them rising up and shining in full glory. See yourself in the same way. Yes, it is also time to have compassion with yourself. Treat yourself with the same love and acceptance that you would share with someone that you deeply care about. Talk to yourself in a loving way. Encourage yourself. Look for the positive in your life. Remember that you are human and you are learning, growing, and evolving each day. So love your humanness and support each rising step on this journey with compassion. Honor yourself and others with the flower of compassion. Okay. Beautiful. Spirit was on point. I was tuned in. Something with the heart chakra. I know that is the key to your creativity and your abundance to flow. A blocked heart chakra leads to all type of health issues. Keep an open heart, forgive, be gentle with yourself. I appreciate you, collective. I love you all, and until next time.